Welcome, Star Wars fans, to another Order 66 video. I know.
The third one of the day.
Was it 3? I was about to say 4. I'm glad I didn't say that.
Bobby is still not woken all the way up, even at 3 o'clock.
It's just like my brain is not here. It's weird. Anyway, so today on Know Your Toy, we are featuring the Imperial ATST. Oh, more walkers. Love walkers. So this is actually the vintage walker, and I know what you're thinking. We haven't really shown vintage toys. I mean, we have, but we haven't. Mostly because the molds have been pretty much the same, so there's almost really no point. But here is the vintage ATST. Now, they also just reproduced this mold for the Power of the Force line, and it was reused like a couple more times later. So, as you can see, it's just your regular chicken walker. Now this one, unlike the new nicer one, has this little switch on the back and this button.
The lock.
So you push this button and it features the walking mechanism for the toy, which is a pretty cool addition. It's a nice gimmick to have. I do have to say that I kind of take points away from the new nicer one because of that, because it stands much sturdier too with it than this one does. This one is a pain in the butt to pose and just get to stand in general, but we'll get to that in a moment. Do you lock it? There we go, now it's locked. And as you can see, it just stands on its own and it's really nice. So a cool solid toy. As you can see, you've got the hatch right here. Whoop. And then you can just have a figure standing out like Chewbacca or Han Solo or ATST driver. Or you have the
you could just take the whole top part off and do a...
and just stick your figure in like that.
Well, no, I mean, you just take the whole canopy off and just have BB-8 sitting there.
Oh yeah, you could do that. However, that was a different
really.
model of ATST entirely. The First Order one has subtle differences. In fact, is that going on behind me right now?
No.
No, it is not. That
Tell me
already
about
passed.
this, too.
Okay, so this is the newer, more modern version of the ATST. Very similar to the other one, except this one is actually screen accurate. The shape of the head is actually what it's appeared as on screen versus this one, which had more of a curvy design. You have the dual cannons right here, and it also gives you an option to interchange them out with these bigger cannons that fire little missiles. Get that on right there. So these missiles just come right out.
Now, is this the same as that one over here?
The answer would be yes, that is the same walker. They just repackaged it a bunch of times after they made the design.
Okay, so they repackaged that one. So what we have there is the one that comes in that box, or that box, but they repackaged it recently in the Walmart Black Series, and they are currently on clearance. So don't worry about that price tag. Go to Walmart and buy them. Save some money.
So this is the box for the Power of the Force one. Like I said, it's the same as the vintage one, but it was the first reproduction of the Imperial ATST for the modern
This was
toys.
1995, 96, something like that.
So all it is a darker gray with new stickers, and then it shows you, sticking a stormtrooper in there, which is inaccurate, but that's okay. Kenner just like to put toys on the box just so you can show it. And of course, it showcases the walking mechanism and other vehicles available as well. Hey, look, the TIE Fighter we talked about like last week.
Wow.
So cool. And then with 30th anniversary, we got a repack of that toy with a bunch of figures and a speeder bike and some Rebels down here too, which this is a really cool, really cool package. I really like when
That's an exclusive Ewok too, I believe.
Which one?
The Ewok that's in there.
Oh, on the speeder bike right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before either. Well, anywhere else, I mean. But I really enjoy packages like this because it's a cool deal where you can get a bunch of figures just in one box. So I kind of miss when toy companies do these kind of things. It's a really neat thing.
Which Legacy Walker, Brad? You talking about this dude here, or one of the next ones? Do you mean the Legacy Collection? What do we have on this guy?
On this guy, I believe we have $199.66.
Yeah, that's a rare piece there. And of course, you know, unlike some other companies in the area, we are always open for negotiations. These are just kind of starting point prices that we put on a lot of our stuff. We try to get an idea of what Amazon and eBay sell stuff for, and then we go from there.
And sometimes prices fluctuate, and we just don't catch it all the time because we have so much product
like
here.
that Black Series one. I mean,
prices change so regularly, we can't really keep up with absolutely all of it. So sometimes you'll come in and say, hey, well, Amazon's got it for like $50, you're selling it for $200. It's like, okay, well, here, you can take it home for $50 then. That kind of thing happens all the time here.
Legacy AT-AT he's asking about.
Oh, the Legacy AT-AT.
Give us just a second, Brad. We'll walk
over
to the other side, and we'll take a look at it.
Real quick. So here's the Clone Wars Hoth ATST. This is the same modern ATST that I went over moments ago. The really nice screen accurate one, and of course it comes with other figures, which always a lot of fun.
Super articulated.
And it is super articulated. Painfully so, where it's almost impossible to get it to stand up on its own. But that's okay. Once you get it there, it's there, and it's pretty cool. And then, of course, next we have the Legacy one we just talked about moments ago. And it comes in this nice open window box.
Lean it down, it's got a back glare.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And it also comes with an ATST driver back right there.
Boop.
The other cool thing about this packaging that I like is on the inner card, you can see like little indoor background shots right there too. Some tall trees and things like that. But the coolest package for this vehicle by far is the vintage collection one.
And this one is still the same as that one and that one, right?
It is. It's the same walker. The only major difference between them is it's got paint apps on the feet to resemble walking in the forest. And this was a Kmart exclusive.
So, it says Return of the Jedi, so of course it's going to be muddy, I guess.
And
I love this thing so much.
Here is the first Black Series version of this ATST. So it comes with a bunch of Ewoks, a Stormtrooper, an Imperial officer, an ATST driver, Han, Chewie, and Leia on Endor. The packaging is really, really cool on this one. I just love the whole battle scene display that they did with it. And of course, they did another thing I love, where they just packaged it with a bunch of action figures. That always excites me. And then, last but not least, the newest release of this ATST, which is the red card Black Series one, and of course, it still comes with an ATST driver. This is a Walmart exclusive. Which other one?
The white box Legacy.
The white box.
So this is literally the same exact thing.
It's the same walker. The only difference is the packaging. And it comes with the same trooper, I believe, as well. Or ATST driver, I mean.
No, different.
Is it?
Yeah.
Doesn't look different. Oh, wait, yep, the glasses are different. His glasses
are different. He's got dark gray overall. He's got light gray. Yeah.
You're right.
So it is a different figure. Okay. What? Let's see.
So you asked me about Legacy AT-ATs.
Trying to see. Okay, so we got this dude here, and that's a Legacy scale. And then we have
a loose one over here in this
Let me show you the loose one, Brad.
Well, bam.
So that's the Big Daddy compared to all the other ones.
And if
you know, the AT-ACT from Rogue One, the regular one came out in Power of the Force,
and of course, if you want to see the better details on that, be sure to check out my Know Your Toy video that I did a few weeks ago on the AT-ATs. I also lumped in the AT-ACT with it, but hey, it's pretty cool.
And I think we're marking this dude down some. So I think we offered them out for like $250. For a long time, they were really expensive. They were in the $500 to $600 range. But yeah, he's getting marked down for sure.
Love it. Well, thanks for tuning in on another wonderful episode of Know Your Toy here with Order 66 Toys. And to find more toys like these, why don't you come down and visit us? We're located in the legendary villages of Allen, Texas. And We'll see you later, or we'll see you another time. May the force be with all of you.
Have a good day, guys.